Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your October 2023 general reading. We are looking at the first half of October from the 1st to the 15th, and this is for the water sign of Scorpio. I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for watching these videos on my YouTube channel, liking, sharing, subscribing. Please do hit that like button. Those of you who reach out for personal readings, who refer and recommend, who comment, I'm grateful for all of it. Thank you so much. Okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're cross-watching for Scorpio, this video is also relevant. Of course, it's a general reading. It may resonate a little differently for everyone. So watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus if you know any or all of them for additional insight. And if something really does hit you, it really does resonate with you, and you'd like to reach out and take a deeper look at something, you know, a personal reading for yourself or a gift for someone else or information about that, or you simply just like the reading style and you're interested in a personal reading, feel free to email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also see that contact information by clicking on the title or just the description of this video. I would love to hear from you. I do offer a pretty wide variety of reading choices in all areas of life of all different types and lengths and costs and budgets. There's something in there for everyone. And I do readings full time. It's all that I do. So scheduling of personal readings is done in a fairly timely fashion as well. So if you're interested in checking that out, please email me. Okay, Scorpio, first half of October 2023. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. Interesting. We begin with the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, showing up as a king, but in a general reading could be female. This is not you. This is somebody else who's relevant somehow in the first half of October. So the King of Swords is the King of Air, and the element of air governs the suit of swords, and swords governs our intellectual landscape. Air does. So, and that particular area of life is about what goes on up in our heads, our belief systems and ideologies and perspectives and perceptions, because that affects how we see the world, how we define our reality, how we act, etc. So the King of Swords is the King of Air, the King of Intellect. He's probably smart, if not well educated, somebody who's probably pretty direct, a clear communicator. It can sometimes seem a bit reserved. I mean, this is the King of Intellect. He's not, but, you know, everyone has a different presentation, and that's the King of Swords. Very into truth, honor, moral ethics, at least the traditional King of Swords. He can sometimes be accused of being a little cold or reserved, but that's just his presentation. With the Ace of Swords, the number 1 of swords. So aces represent the number 1, so it's the beginning of a new path, or the opportunity for that. So the Ace of Air, though, is the epiphany, is the light bulb going off over somebody's head, is seeing somebody in either a brand new light or for the first time or something. Did I say someone? Interesting. But this is, it's kind of a major download from Spirit, Ace of Swords. It is seeing something for the reality of what it is. That sword just kind of cuts through all the extraneous BS and exposes what really is. Next, we have another ace, the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Earth. Another opportunity for a new beginning. It might have some practical elements to it. Earth usually represents things like money, finance, property, real estate, asset, job. You know, all the things in our life that we put efforts into gaining and maintaining because they give us a sense of security and stability. So a new beginning there. For some of you, it might be, you know, moving, relocating, a new job, could be new love as well, or some combination of all of those things. There is a practical element to this as well. With the Page of Wands, pages usually represent conversations, messages, messengers, sometimes young people being at the beginning of a brand new path. There's kind of a fresh energy here, a brand new path that this King of Swords is bringing. Oh my. Next we have the Two of Cups, soulmate, kindred spirits, best friends, a strong karmic connection, a union that's more than just the obvious connections. With the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing and orchestration, God, spirit, angels, guides. I like to call this card God's fingerprints. Divine timing and orchestration with some kind of soulmate, kindred spirit energy. We'll see how it plays out as the reading goes on. Overall energy and focus for the first half of October is the Lovers, which typically represents a choice. a significant choice which will impact the lives of everyone involved. Now, in the old tarot days, the early tarot days, there wasn't a Lover's card. There was a card called the Choice. And it showed, I think I saw a picture of one version of it, showed a man standing in front of two women. The implication being that the choice was about between two different people. And of course, that would impact the lives of everyone affected. Doesn't mean it's a third-party situation. It might be for some of you. The Lovers simply represents that the decision, whether it's about the relationship itself, do we go forward, do we break apart, or you have a choice between two people, or the decision might be in another area of life. But again, whatever the choice or decision is going to impact the life of a primary relationship. So relationship is central here, or relationships are central here for those of you for whom this might be a third-party situation. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's clarify the Lovers. Six of Swords and the Fool. A chance for healing, for putting the worst behind you and moving to a better place. Might be physical moving. The Fool is also a very strong travel card with the Ace of Coins. Some of you might be making a pretty significant decision to move, to relocate for work, or just to move. The Fool represents stepping off the beaten path and into the unknown and trusting, taking a risk, stepping out of your comfort zone. A whole brand new life cycle starts, because the Fool has the 0, right? The Fool has a 0 because it's the very first major arcana card in the tarot. The World is the last, and all the cards in between the Fool and the World are about one cycle of the tarot. And one cycle of the tarot represents a chapter or a set of chapters in our lives that are significant, milestones we reach and we start something new. It's like childhood and then adulthood and then leaving home and then getting married or having kids, these different milestones, or just changing career path, anything really, a brand new love and romance, opportunity. The Fool is about a brand new life cycle beginning. So a chance for a brand new life cycle here and healing, whether it's together or not. I don't know, because it's clarifying the Lovers. So it's a choice. There's a choice, a significant choice that needs to be made here. Let's clarify the King of Swords. Page of Cups, the Four of Wands. Might be a marriage proposal for some of you. The Page of Cups is another message, right? This one is water, though, because water governs the element of cups, and that's the emotional area of life. So it could be a little loving message, flirtation, although it is attached with the Four of Wands, which is one of the traditional happy home cards, celebratory cards. The base original definition of the Four of Wands is the anticipatory excitement of preparing for a social event that usually involved friends and family. Kind of the excitement before that happens. And, which can be like weddings, anniversaries. It's a classic wedding card. Happy home, unexpected blessings, and happy surprises. It may be that you meet this individual at some kind of social gathering or celebration of some kind. And, there's some energy that's going on there. It could also be that this King of Swords is somebody who, even if this is something new starting off, who is interested in something quite serious. We have the Ace of Wands, which is, also a new beginning. Geez. Yeah. 3 aces so far. The only one we haven't seen is the Ace of Cups. This is desire, excitement, passion, enthusiasm. Maybe that some of you may be in a relationship that's had some issues, and you may be making like some kind of major or drastic decision to move, to go off somewhere, to go on a long trip, something as a form of healing. I don't know, it's interesting. Let me clarify this Ace of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, the other happy home guard, celebrations. 10s represent cycle completion, so the 10 of Cups is like that time, that place in the fairy tale at the end where they ride off into the sunset, the white picket fence, feeling like everything's finally come together again, especially where home and family is concerned. Marriage, childbirth, blessings, happiness, home harmony. The Seven of Pentacles, reflection, taking a look at investments, asking yourself how you can grow them. This looks like somebody who has had some kind of epiphany about you. You know, like Scorpio is the person for me. I want to build a home, a life, some of you maybe even a family with them. This is somebody who's seeing this kind of in this, it's almost like a startling revelation here. I'm a little confused as to this Lovers so far, with this Lovers, Six of Swords, the Fool. It may be that you're in a relationship with this King of Swords and have been for some time. There's been issues, there's been difficulties, but perhaps this King of Swords has had a clue about, you know, I don't want to lose Scorpio. Moving forward, let's get married. I don't know, some kind of significant decision here. But it's not ringing true. Let me clarify the King of Coins. Or Ace of Coins here. Page of Swords, Judgment, and the Ace of Pentacles, which is the same as the Ace of Coins. So we've got both of those for new beginnings. Judgment is a pretty significant choice. It's like the Lovers, a pretty significant choice. It's an opportunity to go in a different direction that will likely change your life. If you don't, things will remain the same, or, you know, that door just gets closed. And probably doesn't open again, because Judgment is often called the second chance card. There's an opportunity here, but it's going to require the Five of Swords, which is a hard-won victory, and it's hard because it costs. There's a sacrifice here. It may be you have to leave someone behind, leave people, places, situations behind. For moving or relocating energy, whether it's for job or otherwise, for example, for some of you, it might be moving, relocating, but you're going to have to leave people behind, and that's difficult. It can be painful. For a third-party situation, it may be that you have to walk away from someone in order to be with someone that you truly feel Spirit wants you to be with, and that could be painful as well. Let's clarify this Page of Wands, messages, messengers. Oh. We have another king, the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have the Five of Wands, which is conflict, internal conflict, external conflict, fighting, arguing, and the Ten of Swords, feeling stabbed in the back, betrayed, thrown under the bus. Okay. So we have, for some of you, this is just a straight up third-party situation under the umbrella of the relationship area of life. I mean, there's two kings here. One is making this beautiful, solid, substantial offer. And there's another king here showing up saying, no, you can't. You'd have to leave this person behind. You can't do this. There's, you know, you're betraying me. You're throwing me under the bus. Perhaps this other king is offering Scorpio, who may be in another relationship, what this King of Wands wouldn't or won't offer. You know, the King of Swords is coming across as in a really positive, bright position. They want everything with you. They want to build home, family, a life, whatever. They want that with you, and they see you as like their, I don't know, like their Empress. I don't see the Empress card here, but, you know, but there's this King of Wands who feels really betrayed about it. You would have to make a decision that would hurt this person. I mean, in a third-party situation, this would be perhaps somebody you've been involved with, but it's never really been like that kind of connection or the kind of life that you wanted. And out of nowhere, perhaps, because we do have that Two of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit, divine timing, and orchestration. And in the end, regardless of how this resonates, because it's a general reading, so the little detail, you know, how this works, which side of this is you're on, is always going to vary, right? But the fundamentals never change. There's a pretty significant, potentially life path altering choice here. It's going to affect the lives of everyone involved. You know, I don't think you're going to get out of this with one person being hurt or disappointed. And therein is the difficult choice, right? I mean, if you try and spin this for a different relationship, it could be that you might be making a decision to marry someone, and, you know, like your father or your mother is just like, you can't marry that person. I don't know what, right? But third-party situation for a lot of you, or making a decision to leave, to move, and it's really, really hurting somebody. I mean, there's I can't really see this any other way. Let's move on to that Two of Cups and Wheel of Fortune, because, you know, the soulmate, kindred spirit energy, divine timing and orchestration here, regardless of what choice you make. But it's probably this King of Swords. The Lovers again, and the Eight of Cups. You're going to need to leave something behind that hasn't been fulfilling for you. Because the Eight of Cups, that's what that is. The card after the Eight of Cups would be the Nine of Cups, of course, and that's getting everything you want, your wish fulfillment. But here in this preceding card, these 8 cups, even though they may represent something that you may have thought in the beginning was going to be your 9 of cups, it just isn't. So you're turning your back to walk away to go find that 2 of cups. And the Lovers, again, that significant decision. Let's take a look at this Wheel of Fortune. You're going to have to leave something behind, one way or the other. Okay, we're clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. We have the King of Swords again. We have the Wheel of Fortune again. We have the Ace of Cups. New love, the heart opening up again. I mean, I'm laughing because of the validity and the resonation and the doubled up cards and the synchronicity of it all. Divine timing and orchestration indeed. But again, there's a difficult, challenging, painful aspect to this as well, because you have to leave someone behind, regardless of the nature of that relationship. And it's difficult. It's difficult for you. It's painful. It's painful for them as well, right? In order to take this new offer, which looks clearly divinely timed and orchestrated, and it's clearly skewed towards whoever, whatever this King of Swords is. I mean, it's pretty clear here. And you're going to have to make that choice. And it is a significant life-altering choice, as of course it would be. Okay. Advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. It feels like a pretty profound time period for such a short period of time, 2 weeks, right? But that's how it goes. Some readings that because I do readings for a 2-week increment of time, twice a month, right? So, and sometimes, those 2-week period of times for some signs are just, it's all minor pip cards, or it's not, it's just 2 weeks in your life. But then there's like other time periods where like it's this profound amount of things happening within a short period of time. And this is one of them. All right. Advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit for Scorpio. Strength, facing fears, doubts, insecurities, being brave, basically. Knight of Cups, that love offer coming in. Here's that Empress. I think this King of Swords is looking at you as the Empress, whether you're male or female. 6 of Cups, home, family, childhood, roots of origin, people, places, situations you already have a history or familiarity with. You may know this King of Swords. It may be that you've been around each other, you've met each other a few times, but it just wasn't the right timing, and now is the right timing, and boom, here it happens. The Hierophant, the 10 of Pentacles, which goes along with the rest of the energy that the King of Swords is bringing with him. I mean, the 4 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the Hierophant, the 10 of Pentacles, long-term stability and security, the Hierophant, which is convention, tradition, these aces, Ace of Pentacles twice. This is a lot of energy, including the Empress, that represents stability, security, convention, the tried and true way, something you don't have to worry about, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next year. Even the Empress is a card of, it's almost like permanent indulgence. Not in a bad way. I think this is how this King of Swords sees you. And, we have this other King of Wands here, and there's all this conflict about it. I think for some of you've had a relationship of some kind with this King of Swords, whether it's a partner, husband, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, best friend, father, whatever. And for the third party situation, this King of Wands won't offer you what this King of Swords is. And it's like all of a sudden there's this connection, but it's really tricky if you're already connected to somebody else, right? So again, regardless of how you look at it, the conflict and the difficulty and the pain is attached to your connection with the King of Wands, regardless of what that connection is, for something that is just absolutely beautiful and carries with it a sense of surety, of certainty. So Spirit is saying, it's quite clear that Spirit is skewed towards the energy with this King of Swords. So free will, free agency. I'm going to leave it there. Those are your messages for the first half of October. Kind of intense. I feel like it was kind of intense. Those are your messages, Scorpio, for the first half of October 2023. I hope that for those of you for whom this reading resonated, that it was helpful to you, that it was clarifying, gave you some food for thought, validated what's already going on. Again, if it did resonate, or you simply like the reading style and you're interested in taking a deeper look at something or reaching out for a personal reading with me, for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. You can also see that contact info by clicking the description or title link with this video. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the October mid-month readings. Stay safe and well until then, and I hope to see you back here again quite soon. Bye-bye.